Hello, everyone. Oh, wait, it's a live stream, live audience. Hey, Galena, you're number one. You're number one. So, is your daughter feeling any better? Or is her fever gone? I'm doing better. Got my feeling a little bit better. I got my third treatment for my foot this morning. So hopefully it'll last through a couple days and my foot will be feeling better. So it takes a few treatments. Today was day 3 of my laser treatment. So this first one I felt pretty good. My second one didn't help much at all. This third one, they did the laser treatment a little longer. So hopefully feel better and hope continue getting better so I can get back to Zumba and exercising normal again, and just going around my house and running errands and doing all that without pain. Cross my fingers. Yes, stays okay. Her fever's gone and hopefully stays away. Yay! You want that girl to get well. Oh, hope it stays away. I hate when little kids get sick. I'm a worry wart. I'm such a worry wart. Tell you what. Hey, Sherry, long time no see. At least in chat. Isn't that puppy cute? Part of my Happy Meal. I wanted to put a picture out, but I just decided I needed to wait till I stream so I could show you guys in person. It's so cute. See if I can maybe down a little lower. Maybe my light a little lower. Seems dark. It's as bright as could be in here, but on my camera, it doesn't look very bright. So you look at the doggy's head. What does this look like? What does this remind you of? Hi, Eileen. Hi, Kat. Right? I'm a worry wart. Oh, my kids are sick. I didn't sleep. I worry 24/7. And it's just, you worry so much because, they can and can't tell you that they're not feeling well, Isn't it cute? So I got some Happy Mail, and I was hoping Kia will come here. Kia usually shows up, usually not right away. Plus, she probably has used my normal time. Hey, Lena. It's the bandit. She guessed. Look, it's my bandit. Look, guys, he's so cute. Okay, so she made Bandit, and she gave him a look. She gave him a little turquoise collar, a little tag, and look, where's his handmade? And look at his little paws. Look, guys, it even has little paws with the little toe pads. And I think this is so cute. And she did them all white because Bandit is all white. And she gets there. I love to read the letter that she sent with him. She gave him like hard plastic eye, like the big, like instead of stitching the eyes, because Bandit does have like buggy little eyes, and then he has the white strip that goes up like this, and he has the brown patch on his face. She did really good on this, and she used he is so cute. He's got so much. Okay, here's the other part. He sits up, which is stinking adorable because I can just sit him up and have him on my desk. And he cute, Kimberly. Oh, stay up, buddy, because it bumped him. She crocheted a pencil for him. Seriously. Look, I got dog hair on it because I was taking pictures with Bandit. So she crocheted a pencil for him. And he's my art buddy. Look. And she crocheted him a brush, a paintbrush, and she gave him googly eyes. She gave him googly eyes because she knew what googly eyes I have. Hi, Wendy. Kimberly, if I didn't say hi. Right? Don't let Bandit get a hold of Bandit. Exactly. Like, actually, Smokey was taking a picture with Bandit next to it. Smokey was trying to take off with it because he has a gorilla who's about the same size as the Bandit dog. Oh, actually, it's sitting on the floor over here. I'll show you. So he tried to run off with them, and I'm like, no. Okay, so see, here's Smokey's gorilla. Okay, he's a little bit smaller, but you can kind of see the similarity in size, and he sits up. So this is his gorilla he plays with. And so he tried to run off with it. He runs around with this big gorilla, and this is big for his mouth and his size of dog. And he runs around, answering that. He runs around with this gorilla in his mouth. It's hilarious that he runs around with this big gorilla. Anyway, so she sent me, she typed me a letter. Let me find it. Oh, wait, that's the letter from Teresa. Hold on. I laid it up here. Here it is. Oh, and she made me a card. Kia made me a card. Your cat was a hippo. Oh, that's right. She knitted you a hippo. I forgot about that. She knits streamers, YouTube streamers, and then stuffed animals. So she said she made me a little card. Look how cute this is. I'm very bad at card making, so I appreciate it. And look, I could even send it on. But what she put in it was a note. And she also, look at this, Sherry. She sent me. Sherry, like this. Hold on. Let me get in there. She sent me a peace necklace. Isn't it cute? Now I wear, and I put that on Twitter because I wear very small. I wear like bigger rings usually and smaller necklaces. And I wear sterling silver, and I have a not do it justice. I should just take it out of here. I have a Tree of Life necklace I wear all the time, and my daughter got for me when as a little, like when she got married last year, and she sent me this. And how thoughtful was that? That she even like bought me something that she knew I would like and I would wear. Like, it's my style. Yeah, and so she sent me this pretty necklace, which I will wear, and I'm planning on wearing. I've been waiting to show you guys because I love this. Of course, you know I have a peace sign. So see, she pays attention, right? Smart lady. She knows what I like. And she even did the little seal. And then on the seal for her thing, look, it's a Tree of Life. See, look, her little seal's a Tree of Life, and which I'm gonna save because that's actually what I have on my necklace. And I had a ring. I have a ring that's a Tree of Life. I don't have it on. So I was reading. I have more Happy Mail. Teresa sent me Happy Mail too. I got Happy Mail like twice this week. I feel very spoiled. Sent me Happy Mail too. I want to show that. Right? There's Teresa. Hey, Teresa. I want to show you your Happy Mail next. I got Teresa's Happy Mail, which is so sweet. I'm so thoughtful. And I got Kia's Happy Mail. I feel so blessed to have such kind friends. Everybody's so good to me. And everybody just sent me stuff. I got my cute little jean pocket thing hanging up, and all my little paints, my paints that Eileen sent me, and all my other. I just love. Yeah, I appreciate everything. I really do. Yeah, Teresa said she's usually in bed in her letter, and she watches the recordings because she's always asleep because I stream late. So Kia is a very good writer, and that's what Tom had said. And I said, yeah, you can tell she's a good writer and she's smart. I'm not a good writer. She said, hi, Colleen. Hope you like your little doggy. He whispered to me that he is excited to be going to his forever home. He's a little nervous, especially at the journey. Seems he heard of postal services. But I reassured him that he would be wrapped up tight and he would survive the journey just fine. This may be one of the more difficult creatures I have made, but I love a challenge. The head is a pattern from a beagle with some, hi Holly, hi Jacqueline, hey CB. I'm reading a letter from Teresa. I'm sorry, this is from Kia. My happy mail sent me to my bandit. The head is a pattern from a beagle with some alterations by me. I never seem to simply follow a pattern. Getting different colors on his head is something I found difficult to do, so I was glad to find this pattern. The body is from an entirely different dog pattern. I wanted him to be able to sit, and I love that his feet with his toe pads. The ears I invented. I hope they look like Bandit's ears. She invented his ears, which are perfect because Bandit has actually these. I mean, she nailed it. Let's see. The purple thingy actually is a colored pencil, or we Canadians call pencil crayons. The pink bit on the end is the eraser. So that's the eraser. So I'll point with it. So and now the green thingy is an experiment. It's supposed to be a paintbrush. It didn't turn out very good, which actually I think it turned out adorable. It's adorable. Okie dokie, Holly. It's supposed to be a paintbrush. It didn't come out very good, partly because the pattern was in Russian. She interpreted this paintbrush from a Russian pattern. I was okay with the short form results until I got to the silver FERULE. I'm assuming, I don't know if that means the silver thread. See how it has like silver threads? Or like sparkle. I'm sorry, sparkle threads. I'm assuming that's what that is. Then hold on. Then I totally got lost with the instructions and boldly struck out on my own. I gave it googly eyes because traditionally, I can't pronounce this word. AMIGURUMI. That's what this type of crochet is called. Objects have eyes, but this paintbrush seemed to need them. It did need googly eyes. It gives him character with his hair. Well, it's a paintbrush, but seriously, it makes me giggle every time I look at it. I want to let you know how much I enjoy and appreciate your streams, and our little group is awesome and very important to me that we need places to meet, which you supply. And the necklace is a small wish for peace. Isn't that sweet? And this is from Jillian. I gotta lower my camera down. I got like major. It looks so dark. Why does it look so dark? I know it is. Probably because I had to switch cameras. My other camera was brighter, I think. This camera seems like, it looks like I'm sitting in a dark room and I'm not. Looks like some old hairy brushes. Oh, Jillian, is she here yet? Yay, she's here. I just got done reading your letter and showing this. And now let me get my phone. Let me show you a picture. I didn't post it because I didn't want to ruin the surprise. I mean, she did this out of Russian instructions. And seriously, so I was at the vet's today with Bandit and Smokey. And so Tom's like, take Bandit, your other Bandit with you and show the vet. So I showed the vet Bandit and my other Bandit and also the ladies at the desk, and they loved him. They fell in love with him. They thought he was so cute. And I showed them, he had the little eyes, and she got the brown, and he has this little white patch, how good she did. And she has 2 dog patterns to do, one for the head, one for the body, and she invented his ears. Bandit was a challenge for her. So I took this and showed the vet and all the girls. And look. Okay, let's see if I get what is wrong with my camera? I'm gonna turn off these lights one moment. There. You see that? Now I made him sit. He looked a little unhappy because I made him sit still because he didn't want to sit still for the photo. But I made him there. I made him sit still next to. Of course, you can't see the brown on the other Mr. Bandit. It's under his ear. But you can't see his brown. But he has the brown patches, her stuffed Bandit, just like my Bandit. He has the brown on his face, just his ears covering it up. But look at that. I got a picture. Isn't it cute? You a kid penciling an owl dot? So I made Bandit sit down and pose with the doggy. It was right after the vet, so I think he was just like, there's the vets. They poke them. They give them their vaccinations and all that good stuff. So it's not a fun thing. Right? I got to print. I don't print out many photos, but I think I definitely want to print this photo out. I got to put this one on Facebook too. I love this, Jill. I love this kid. I do want to send you something. And I put it on Twitter. I don't know if you saw it, but I don't know where in Ontario. I don't know what is in Ontario. Do you have a Joann's? I don't think you have Michael's. Do you shop on Amazon? I want to send you something, but I don't know what's in Ontario, Canada. So I don't want to give you. Would be better for sending a MasterCard or Visa gift card, and you could just use it anywhere. I don't know where you shop and what's in Canada. So let me know because I want to send you a gift card to at least compensate for the shipping for this guy. The shipping for this guy was really expensive. Okay. So let me know, Kia, please. No Joann's. Amazon is great. I know you were not expecting anything. I know. I like to compensate at least for some of the shipping. So, okay. So Amazon is good. Okay. I figured that would probably be good, but I wanted to make sure because not everybody shops online. So I wanted to be sure. Okay. Totally. Yeah. So he traveled to the vets with me. And that was Tom's idea, by the way. So he liked them too. And I love that you did that. I really do. I appreciate it. And it was worth the wait. I love that you even got the brown on his little cheeks. You guys, all the multiple colors. I can't even imagine being able to do the talent. I just can't. Okay. I'm so excited. So I'm going to move him because I don't want him to get messy. So Bandit will not be within the spray range of my desk. And my necklace. Oh, I'm wearing my necklace too. Okay. Let's send him over here because we got to keep him. I'm not going to have him within around messy stuff. Now, I want to show you all the awesome happy mail I received from Teresa. She sent me a box of goodies, and she has, excuse me, I'm sorry, I was drinking Dr. Pepper, as you all know. And she has been setting aside stuff, watching my streams, recording. She's always supportive. She's always leaving nice comments for me. And she listens and watches all my streams. And then she sends me stuff after watching the streams. As she sees the things that I would like, which is really nice. It is super nice. I'm going to share with you some of the stuff she sent. She also sent a letter, but I'm not going to read. I'm not going to. Oh yes, please give me thumbs up, guys. I appreciate that. She sent me a letter, and she, like I said, she gets, I think it's an early bird, and I'm a night owl, so she watches a lot of my recordings, and she's had some health issues, which I was unaware of, and I'm really sorry. And she's had some struggles, and she kind of told me a little bit about that, but then, like, she's telling me all the good things that, how she did, poor thing, she fell down, and I'm so sorry. I was reading this. I had no idea. She's been through so much. The one thing that she did is she said that she loves that she participates in art. Has gotten her through some really difficult times in her life, and I would say that art does save lives, and art does. It only brings you joy daily, but it also, art can save and heal you, and I believe that. I know, like, this winter was terrible and nothing compared to what Teresa's been through. But having you guys there and arting with you and taking all the classes and all that, like, it really helped me get through that. And so I totally get exactly what she's saying, and how with art it heals and gets her to do things. She enjoys my streams. She told me about some of the things she's working on. She said no matter all the things she's been through, nothing stops her from creating. And I love that she has so much courage, and that she's been working on a mini album and she done a paper exchange. She is doing next month some cards. Teresa also sends out cards to people who have trouble getting out as well. She sends cards to others. She's very kind and very generous and very talented. She did send a tag to Vaughn when we were doing that. And she did make the book for the mason jars for her coins. AP Jamie, which Kathy told me, did a book with the mason jars for the coins. And she had the dies and watched my stream. Hey, Christy. Hey, Debbie. And she sent the dies and everything I would need to make Jamie's project. And she also made it because she was in the ATC coin exchange that she started doing, which I'm going to send for sure. I'm going to do that and send those to her, which I plan on working on tonight. And she used Jamie's book as inspiration. She saw the stream, so she made these for me so I could do it as well, and which was very thoughtful. And your letter's not boring. It gives me an in-depth look at your life, and I appreciate you sharing everything. It really is a lot hard sometimes for people to share personal stories, and I appreciate that. She talks about how she appreciates all of the streamers. She appreciates Dee Dee and Janet and Shauna and Jean and Debbie. She said Joyce and Vaughn. And she appreciates all the streamers and showed their time and talents. And she also watches. Oh, wait a minute. And then who is also Karen, Mary, June, and Mary, Catherine, and Crystal, who call me as often as alive. So that must be her family who bring love and laughter into her life. And it's all no her friends. And then she mentions her family. And she has card pals too. So she also has card pals. Hi, Kathy. And she also does card pals. How cool is that? So she exchanges cards with card pals that she's had for 10 years. Isn't that terrific? So, I was doing the steampunk with the everything art class. So she sent me all these steampunk images stamped in archival ink. And it's a really nice cardstock. And so because I remember I didn't have a lot of stamps or anything for the steampunk. So she sent me all these images that she had and shared those with me, which I will keep because I did not have any images. I had a few, but not much. So I really appreciate that. And so that was where she was watching the stream doing that. She said she's in a good place today. And she works through her list of tasks, and she always takes time to create something as today, like every day. And so she has been through a lot, and she, like I said, I love that she creates every day. She's in card exchanges and she's in the coin exchanges and journals, and she has all this activity through the wonderful thing we call the web, and can keep it and share and exchange and have friendships. And I just love that, Teresa. I really do. And I appreciate you watching my videos and commenting. And thank you so much for this happy meal. She sent me some really pretty threads. She had mentioned a while ago about some cross stitch threads, which my daughter, my oldest daughter, she cross stitches. And now I also will use some of this myself, and I will be, I was doing like best little snippets and stuff last night, and I totally could use some of this sparkly stuff. She said, look at the pretty, you see the pretty gold and silver wire and ribbon and stuff. This would be really pretty in the little the snippets we were doing last night on Best Stream. And I'll be able to incorporate that, and I love this one. Look how pretty this is. This is right up my alley. Look at the pretty colors. And I'm gonna be doing these little snippets with Beth. I was actually trying to find my cross stitch threads, and I found a few, and I realized my daughter has them. So then I did find a few straggles. Now I have plenty. I forgot I gave them to her. She sent me some pretty glass beads. Hey, Buttons. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Yeah, they were cool images. So she sent me some little glass beads. And look at these. These almost remind me of like little fishing lures. But you know what I'm going to do with these? I'm planning on doing a 4th of July page. So I think I'm going to do is dangle these off of my 4th of July page. And I did one in Best Stream, but I actually want to do another page. Oh, and then she sent me these little beads and these little glass. These are all glass beads. Look at these beads, guys. You thought that the laundry line was really tiny. Remember, I was doing the laundry line. You're all like, oh my God, it's so tiny. This is the world's tiniest buttons she sent me. Buttons, here's the world's littlest buttons. How tiny these are. Where in the world did you find these teeny tiny buttons? I can't even get in perspective of like You can see like a pin cap maybe to it. I'm trying to get perspective of how small these are. Like there's a pin gap. Like they're just so cute. So totally in love with these. And I'm glad that she put them all. She has everything organized, by the way. She's a very organized person. So you can see when she sent this to me, all organized in separate baggies. Then she sent me some out. Look at this, guys. This is alpaca thread. I didn't even know there. I mean, this is alpaca thread. So, this was someone spun this by hand and dyed this. You have smaller buttons than that. Really? No way. That's it. I don't even know. You gotta be kidding me. These are so tiny. Yeah, they're alpaca threads, Eileen. Aren't these? Oh, I didn't even know there was alpaca threads. And look at this one. Isn't this pretty? This one's like mermaid thread. Check that out. Called Frosty Rays. Woo-hoo-hoo. And let's see. This one is natural flax. Look at this one. Ooh, this one is fuzzy. Look at this. I'm gonna have so much fun. Look at that. Yeah, I'm saving these because now like we're working on. I'm making best little snippets or whatever. So I'm gonna be using these. Look, here's more alpacas. Look at all these. I didn't even know there was alpaca threads. No idea. No idea. And then this is another really pretty soft. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus. This camera is not focused as well as my other one. But at least we're not like getting the little like at the bottom of the stream. So the rest are all these alpacas. I know Joycey's probably like, oh my gosh, because I have all the neutrals. Oh, I love gray. You know, I love gray. I have all the neutrals that Joycey loves. So she sent me all these. And it's really thoughtful. I've never owned alpaca threads. I didn't even know these existed. These will not go to my daughter. These are these are gonna be mine. These are my personal stash. She has all my threads I gave her, except for some ones I bought for some projects. These are all mine. She sent me some yellow I think this is just normal like embroidery thread, I'm assuming. I'm not up 100% on these type of things, guys. I do some stuff, but not a ton. Then she sent me all these. Let's see. She sent me all these little snippets of like clock parts and little doodads, which I don't want to lose. Okay, look. I'm going to make sure I keep them together. She stamped everything in archival ink except alcohol inks. Oh, okay. She's telling me they're good for everything but alcohol ink. So then she took the same stamps and she stamped them on deli paper for me. Don't hoard them. And use them and you'll send more. Okay, I won't hoard them. I'll use them. No, I try not to do that. If I do it's because I forget I have something. Button says she has teeny tiny stars and squares and hearts. That's so sweet. Okay, the yellow one is silk thread. So she stamped. All right, look, I have a guy, a hat. Look at all these images I have. So when I was doing that stream, she's probably like, oh, and I'm like, no, I don't have anything. And she's probably like, oh, I have all these, you know. And I'm going to keep all these together, all these like steampunk things together. And look how she sent me to go with it. She cut all this out. She sent me, look, blades, gears, clocks. Hold on. I'm sure hold on. This all goes together. This would be a camera. I'm not sure what that is. Let's see, more gears. Look at this. This is what I needed when I was doing my box. This clock, more gears. Look at all these. Oh, pipes. These are pipes. Oh, that's cool. She has even pipes. Die-cut pipes. Right? It is wonderful. I used to look up goes together if you want. Okay. If you get a chance, if not, don't worry about it. But if you get a chance, there's a few things I'm not sure of, but I might be able to figure it out. Like this is probably or like this is like the belt, like a, for them, like a machine. But yeah, if you have, or even photos, you can send me a photo of what goes with what. But I like this. This is the thing that Janet was using, right? That Janet was doing something with. It's in the envelope with the dies. Oh, hold on. In the envelope with the dies. Oh, here's a little, a cute little like gift baggy thing. Look, with the little edge. Hold on. In the bag with the gears. Okay, here's a little pocket. Happy to stamp stuff for anyone. Aw, who would like them. See, isn't she nice? She is the most giving person. Teresa is the most kind and giving person. She said if anyone is interested in any of the steampunk images, she would stamp them and mail them to you. She is so thoughtful. So if you see Key in chat and you're interested, maybe you guys can exchange addresses. I gotta keep all this together. This little envelopes. Hey, look, Eileen, I won't have to do my own envelope. Look, are these all envelopes, Teresa? This one too? This definitely is. This, I'm assuming, is a paper bag, like a paper bag. This looks like see the creases, like a paper bag one. Where it's like you fold and then you fold and then you fold. Just like this is like, I think like a paper bag one. Am I right? Yeah, little bags and boxes. Okay. This is the bag and this makes a little box. Yeah, Eileen, she likes to try to torture me by trying to make me make envelopes. And this is a little box. Oh, how cute. I see that. And it fold. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. I don't want to mess anything up because I'm not concentrating. And look, look at these. Oh, okay, I guess it's these little cute die cuts you sent me. This goes with one of the pipes or gears, I'm sure. Yep, so that would go with it. This is probably part of it. Oh, a mushroom. Love shrooms. Yeah, if you could just send me images when you get a chance. No hurry, Teresa. Whenever you can. Just because I'm probably not going to be smart enough to figure this out. Just saying. Okay, these little guys I'm going to set aside because I will use these on my little, my cards or my little journals or ATCs. That's cute. Cut that damn thing off. Look how much time. You guys know anyone who's done any die cutting knows how time consuming it is. Like when I did all those little squares for that book, see, this is like the one I just made. It took me a long time to cut out to make that little book I just made. It took me a while to cut all those out. And this is like a little window thing, like the slide die I just did. So I'm assuming it goes like this. No. How does this go? Oh, Teresa assumes can do. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this stuff. Let me see. Because like this, you put the image in here, I guess, and then this. I'm sorry, Teresa. I don't mean to. I'm mess things up. Or is it like a box and it stays like this? Does it stay like this in like a 3D form, or is it like does it stay like a 3D form, or am I supposed to squish it? I don't want to mess anything up because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my God, Vicky showed double envelopes that fold up. Oh. Hi, Mark. It's a frame that you put a photo or picture in. Okay, it's a frame. Okay. So I would put the image in here, and then I go like this. And like this. Okay. Let me put this stuff aside real quick here. Actually, I want to keep it all together, as I don't want to lose anything. Oh, wait, I'm going to take my little fishies and stuff out. Now, see, she remembers these from the stream I did with all the little mermaids and fishies from the Art by Marlene collection, and all these go together. I love this clock. I do love that big clock. And all the pipes. I mean, these are cool. Eileen, you would like these, right? All these little, I mean, I've never even seen die cuts like this before. Poor Teresa. She didn't know she sent it to someone who wouldn't be able to figure it out. Oh, I try, do my best. Okay, she probably just sent me photos. I know. I'm going to keep it all together. Look at all this stuff. Steampunk, I'll just be like, come on, I'm ready for it now. They bring steampunk in there, I'm ready now. Now, AP Jamie, which I didn't realize, only streams once. Actually, I'm going to keep this with this once a month. And she did a coin exchange, and she made this mini album, which I thought was cute, out of the coins. So if you're interested and you exchange coins with others, watch AP Jamie's stream. And she said she didn't know if she would make another after she got done. I thought that was funny. I remember that because it was a little bit of work, she said. So, but it turned out super cute. And she basically made it for the coins. And she made me a whole bunch and said if this was not enough, she would make me more. Look how many. And she did these out of chipboard, which takes even longer. So she gave me all the pieces for it. Okay. Thank you very much, Teresa, for the wonderful letters. Oh, wait, I gotta show you the cards or something. I knew there was something else. Oh, she sent me the cards. So I was telling you guys I was telling you guys she makes really pretty cards. Look at this. The chipboards are the covers. She makes beautiful cards. And look how this is embossed and then she went over with, like, I guess it's embossed with white ink on top. I'm not a expert at this, so I'm just guessing by looking. And she did the faux little stitches, and this is like the well, I can't think of the name, where you do the colors like this, ombre. Yeah, ombre effect. And she did an ombre effect on this, and then she layered this and put some little dots. Crafty friends are best friends. Isn't this pretty? Isn't she talented? And then there's another card she sent me. Stay crafty. And this one's probably embossed, I think. And look at the cute little glue gun and glue stick and ink bottle. And then she put it on like a little stamp, postage stamp die, and layered this. Like, guys, if you ever made cards, like, there's a lot of layering and cutting and stamping, and there's a lot to it. And look, eat, sleep, craft, repeat, and his little hand with scissors. Then she had the nicest stamps and stuff. What a collection she's got. She's uber talented. I am so not. I will keep your letter, and I will keep this with it all together. I thank you so much for doing this. And she sent this to me, and I got it. And then I think I didn't remember if I sent something right away or not. I've been driving to the foot doctor 3 days a week, and I'm on the road about 2 hours for the treatment, but it's worth it. So to get better. So I've been busy, and then I did that yesterday. I wanted to share that. She had sent it. So I'll show you next some art goodies. Let's see. I went to I guess I'll start Tuesday mornings. They had some water brushes, $2.99. Normally $7.99. It did actually focus for 2 seconds. And so I got some water brushes and some sequins. Oh, okay. She did oxide ink blending for the ombre one. Oh, aren't they lovely, Kia? Isn't she talented? She is so talented. You don't want to see the haul? So this is my Tuesday. Well, you don't mind my Tuesday mornings haul because yours, you said, never has it. So you should be safe on this one, right, Eileen? So I got the sequins there, which they've been carrying. But this one I really love. I'm going to use this for 4th of July. And I can use those little beads that she sent me. Look, this is what I needed the other day. And I was doing my 4th of July page. It's red, white, and blue, little star sequins. So then I was like, oh, heck, I'm going to get the others. They were $1.99, normally $4. But the reason why I bought this one, if I can get it open or not. This is the one, Zonder would like this. Hold on. Okay. If you look in here, I'm going to try my camera. This is my crappy camera, but it's working. So I apologize. My other camera was a little bit better, but it started acting up. Okay. It's not going to focus. Let me try put my hand. Because it's not wanting to be nice. So there's like C focuses and then quits focusing, but it's little seashell sequence. It's not even showing. I hate this camera. I'm gonna have to get a new camera. There's seashell sequence. You have to just trust me since my cameras won't work. And just the greens and the turquoise and their seashell sequence. I've never seen seashell sequence. Maybe you guys have. I've never seen seashell sequence. Say that 10 times fast. Seashell sequence. Seashell sequence. I guess on my list, I need to figure out this camera. When I look into my screen, this looks really dark, but maybe it's just me. I don't like that it looks dark, and I don't like that it doesn't focus. But my other camera was really flaky, so I'm going to have to investigate on a new webcam and try to figure out what is best. This one is little white squares. This one is all my favorite colors, turquoise, and it has little flowers. So yeah, mermaid colors and little shells. So I think if you were doing a mermaid, you could totally take these little sequin shells and use it on her little scales, you know. And then this is turquoises, and this has, okay, I can't get open. Might be like spill them everywhere. This one has flowers. These are new, so I haven't opened them. So hold on. Watch me go. Y'all know if it's going to happen, it's going to happen to me. Let's see. This one has normal ones. There you go. And it has little flowers in it too. So it has little flower sequins and just, you know, normal. And it's shiny ones and doll ones. So it's they're cute. They're cute. Anyway, the other things I got at Tuesday mornings were, I got this. $1.99. I love this because it has the like the little mason jars and hearts, and it is just really cute little things for cards, tags. I don't really use them for, I guess. They also had a whole bunch of like like storage things, which I didn't buy, but if you need them like for little tiny ones for sequins and doodads, like they actually had a lot of those. I'll put the sequin back. You bought these just for the 10s, Wendy? What did you put in the 10s? And then they had the Vicky Booten spray bottles. I got 2 of these because I want to use this with these walnut ink crystals and make my own spray. I got 1 thing of washi. It's so hard for me not to buy washi because I just can't help it. I was doing best prompt streams. One was purple, and I ended up using purple washi, and my purple washi was like really like in your face purple, you know. And I was like, oh, it's the only purple washi I have. So I bought this because this is more subtle color purple, which I liked, and I love the roses, and I thought it was more subtle and delicate and pretty. There, now it's focusing. Hallelujah. So that's why I bought it, because I used what I had, but it was just like, it was too much for the page. You bought the shaker containers. Oh, okay. I did see that. They had like the little ones, bigger ones, like all sorts of containers. It is pretty. The bottom one is lilacs. Thank you. I knew I recognized it. The bottom is lilacs, and it's so pretty. And I'm sure there probably is paper went with it. I didn't see any paper went with it, but that doesn't mean you won't get it in. I might have bought these before, and I can't remember. It might be the second time I bought them, which I can't remember. But I decided not to worry about it because I would use them anyway. I got some turquoise and pink butterflies. This is a illustrates faith. They're $1.50 normally for, but I love those. And then I also got a butterfly stencil. It's a no-name brand. It doesn't have a name on it, or anything. It's just clear little butterflies. It's $1.99, normally $5. So I picked that up, and you could spray this and use these, and wham, you got a page. So And I didn't think there was anything else I got. Oh yeah, and I found the more Vicky Booten stuff coming through. This is actually just a silver glaze paint. So I'm collecting her stuff one by one. One by one. Let me double check. I'm looking around because I've been in here doing stuff. Make sure I didn't move it. Double checking. Let's see. Got that. Because I've been organizing. I've been moving, going through some of my pastes and things that are dried up and trying things out and moving things out that I want to use. And the other stuff I just had to throw away. It was no good. And I spent the week trying to clean all that stuff out. I know it was. I knew there was something else I got there. And I bought the Vicky Booten matte acrylic gel too. Even though I didn't really need it, but I liked it had the little pour bottle. So when it's empty, I'm going to clean this out and then pour matte medium into it. I'm going to use this for my matte medium. So I grabbed that. And then my Hobby Lobby haul, I went back to Hobby Lobby. I found some Prima paper that had been $12 for $2.99. Hey, Teresa. You talked yourself out of it. They're so pretty, right? This paper is super pretty. I found this in the clearance section. Of course, there's like I think there's 4 patterns. I mean, it's all repeated, but I mean, they are front and back. Like this is a chalkboard, but they're actually pretty nice. This one's got ink, splats. This is like a French motif, some tickets. On the other side, this one has some lines. Backside that is some more like ticket stamps. And then some roses and then some black and white paper that corresponds with it. And this one, which is pretty with the roses, and then this color and the leaf shows up over here in this grid. I love this. It's really pretty. And so it's a really pretty paper pack. This is pretty with the butterflies. It shows a little ink bottle on there, little feathers. This is super pretty. And on the back is just black and white specs. So anyway, so this is called Amelia Rose. So I got that for $3. Isn't that pretty? I also got, hold on, it's in the other room. I also found these had been $25 for $6.24. It's a mixed media paper, 224 grams, 9x12, and it's really nice. So I got these. I got 3 of them. They had 3 left. I bought all 3. So I thought they were really nice, and I love the cover. And it's actually not too bad. I mean, 325 or 350 is the best or whatever, but that's not bad for mixed media paper. I wanted to show you this too. I grabbed this the other day at a yard sale for $1. And what this reminded me of was, we cut the magazines in half, and then we had glued several together, like Dee Dee. This is like almost the same size as the half of magazines that we did. This reminded me of it. And I got this for $1 at a yard sale the other week, which I forgot to show you guys. And it's already got a picture on the other side of Van Gogh. And so, well, you could also just look at it. You don't have to paint in it or tear pictures out. But I got it for $1. But this reminded me of the size of the book. I love this. I won't paint over these. The cows in the field. So way I paint over that one. But yeah, found out $1 at a yard sale. I love finding stuff like that. Yeah, you could just do like paint on one half, leave the other, or just cover up parts of it like she does. Yeah. Or just use the pictures in it. If you don't want art in it, you could just use the pictures in it. So yeah, for $1, you can't beat that. That's why I like going to yard sales, finding things like that, because you have no guilt when you just, you paid $1 for it. So, and let's see, is there anything else? I'm double checking my Hobby Lobby things here. I did that earlier. Okay. I can't think of anything else offhand, so I'm not going to worry about it. I can't think of anything else I got there besides the notepads, and I got 3 of these and this. So this is what I got. A bunch of these I got from Joggles. So I got some Kaiser stamps. This one was my favorite. This one's called Floral Wallpaper. And then this one is a grunge, a leather, tiny dot, and woven line. So these were like $3 or something. They weren't too much. I got the rest. I think most of the rest of the chalk paints or paste. I decided to get the rest of the colors. And then I also decided to get the Nuvo paste mousse after I saw a video with of the, oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Shoot, I'm trying to think of the girl who did it. Does the Bible stuff too. Oh my gosh. I just did her art the other day. Sorry, I'll think of it in a second. Give me 1 minute to think of her name. She just did the Wonderlust, the Everything Art the other week. She was the teacher. Shauna, and she basically took the Nuvo paste, and when you dry this stuff, it gets all bumpy and crusty, and I was sold. So we're going to play with this. So I got every color they had, basically. I don't always get, I do use shiny stuff, but I don't use it a ton. But when I found out that I can heat this stuff up and make it all bubbly and grunge-o looking and expands, I was like, I'm sold. So I bought the Nuvo paste. I bought 4, got payday. So I remember I got a couple. Well, I actually played with them, but off stream. I played with them. And so payday. So I bought the rest. So yeah, that's what I did. I love that one. I love the names. Hubbard Squash. So anyway, so you guys know what this is, but we're going to play with the Nuvo paste because that's something probably not everybody has seen. And I thought we would play with that and some of these. And I maybe do it on some of the coins. And I definitely got to send some to Teresa because she does their coin exchange. And so maybe make them like Happy Mail, little Happy Mail coins. Also, let me show you that. So we're going to play with these. We're playing along in Beth's little bingo and prop game. I'm having fun with that. Show you what I made real quick, the recent ones. That's the one night we did. I have 36 prompts, which I got to write the name down, and made this prompt. I did 36 things on this one page, people. That was challenging. So 36 prompts on this page. But it turned out really good. This is why I was using a purple tape that I thought was kind of ugly. Then we did an 8 prompt one and started off with colors of red and blue. So we all kind of went with a fireworks 4th of July theme. The next one, this was another 8 prompt one. This would start off 36 prompts. It was a lot. Is anyone else buffering like Vana's? Nuva Pace is like Prima icing, which I don't have the Prima icing. This I started off with some deli paper that I had like I don't remember what was on it. Some weird paints. These were the celery. Remember I was going bam, bam with the celery. Cut the bottom of the celery and making celery flowers, and then it kept getting smaller and smaller. These were the celery flowers. So it was like recycle something. So that was the celery flowers we made one time. That was hilarious, but it's on Ustream and gone. But anyway, so I just made this look like a fence and some flowers and threw that around. I used Shauna Petite. Now I remember her name. Told you I'd remember eventually. So Shauna Petite, her little thing, her little bunny, and just made into this. And then this was last night's. This was also an 8 prompt page. And I was like stitch crazy because I started with some stitch stamps and I went and just stitch everything. So from fabric, this is deli paper, this is a card, and this is a napkin from Kat. She sent me. Happy Mail left all the strings because I just like the way it looked. And look. And I made this is best snippets where you use little like pieces of beads and lace and different things, and you just pile them up and sew them together and make them. She called them snippets, and we were making those, and that's what I used Teresa's threads for. It's my snippets, and I made one. That's all I made, but they're fun. And so anyway, so I'm working in the giant 11 by 14 journal that I got the other week for $5.49 from Hobby Lobby. So that's why I started working in. Since we have a lot of prompts, I need a lot of work on. So, anywho, we play with this tonight. Since I've not used this yet. I've only watched Charlotte use them. So we're gonna see what they do. So what I was doing last night with some of the inks, some of the leftover inks that was coming off of my page, I started taking the coins and just doing like Dee Dee, like a slapping dragon. So I was like through the inks, and this is all the inks that was on the page I just showed you with the cat napkin. I was swishing them through. So that's what I was doing. And look how that was a cutout, but look how many I got covered just with some leftover inks that I had from the other page. So these are watercolor little die cut things. Like spotted joggles. They're different sizes, the coins. So I was doing that with the leftovers, which I thought was cool. I want to get a couple stencils and see if we can see what's going to look good. We'll do some plain ones too. Let's try the blue. They are Kaiser Craft stamps. Yeah. Oh, there's a set. And they were like $3, I think, at Joggles. And my favorite is the floral wallpaper, which I'm going to be it looked really pretty stamped. And I may have some sort of, I don't think I have a leather stamp. I may have a grunge stamp of some sort, I'm sure already, but I just bought the whole set. But I didn't think I had dots this big. I know I didn't have this one, and I know I didn't have a leather one. So I thought these would be good to keep nearby on your desk so that when you need some texture, just something really quick to throw on your page, these could go on anything, you know what I mean? So says it's added 3D distress, 3D effect, so you use your heat tool and it makes this distressed. You have all four, or you have all four. Yeah, I thought they were cute. And I was like, those are cute. You could use those on a background. You need a little something if you feel like it's kind of plain. Like I think it'd go on any layout, a journal card. It could go on a card. It could go on an ATC. Like I think that they're good. They're a cute size, So I wonder if I should leave the foil. I wonder if these dry out. I don't know if I should maybe just be careful and kind of leave the foil under the lid. Okay, so this is kind of what it looks like. Let's see how this goes on. Let me get a stencil here. Let's try. We'll try this crissy-cross one here. That's how I wanted it. It don't matter. I stamped on it. Get a palette knife. I just had one a second ago. I moved it out of the way. What did I do with it? Boy. Hold on. Oh, there it is. This stuff is so weird looking. It's like, do you see that? It's like yeah, it's just it's just different than anything I've ever looked. It's not quite like, you know what I mean? It's kind of thick and it's like kind of dry, kind of wet. Yeah, isn't that weird? Kind of crumbly. Yeah. As I said, I had no idea what to expect. So yeah, definitely crumbly too. Weird. It's so weird. All right, let's try it out. Shauna Petit used it. She really liked it. So I was like, if she likes it, then I know I like it. So she really liked it. All right, so this is what it looks like now. Now we're going to dry it. And so it supposedly gets all like fluffy and grungy. So let's give this a try here. I'll move this away so I don't get heat by it with the lid off. Oh, wait a minute. Let me lower my camera so you guys can see. Probably more intelligent for me to do. There you go. Oh, really? Okay, I'll do that, Eileen. I'll work my stencil off, she said, before I start getting carried away. Okie dokie. Well, let me wash it off on another circle then. We'll just use what's laying here. Let's try that this way. Just clean it off on top of another one. I think the coins are bad because you can also practice like techniques on them. Ooh, that one came out smearing. Look, I used water on it. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's see how it looks when it's heated when you do a watered down version. That's why it's fun to play. Okay, so these are like watered down versions. This is the full blown